Reading. What's the other one? Nah. Reading, writing, and arithmetic, right? Ain't that what we heard when we was kids? Right? Reading, writing, arithmetic. Y'all ain't never heard 3 hours ago? Ooh, y'all, I must be either I'm old or they real young. But, we heard, when we was kids, we heard, woo, I feel my age real hard right now, okay? What we were told when we were kids is, if you get the 3 R's, then you set. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. Now, I don't know why they said arithmetic was an R, but they dropped the A on it. There you go, right? So in the neighborhood, I don't want to call it hood neighborhood, we dropped the A off and it was reading, writing, arithmetic, okay? But the new 3 R's, right, what Brother Ray was kind of saying, there's new 3 R's, okay? Is respect, responsibility, and relationship, okay? Those are the 3 things really that we got to have right now. Some of the stuff that happened, and you know all the news, you've seen all the details. I want to make sure you understand there's no quick fixes to what's happening in our neighborhoods right now, right? I mean, we got a lot of great ideas, and what we really got to do is start coming together and start talking about it. But we got to implement some things quickly to stop some of the bleeding, so to speak, and what's going on in our neighborhoods, right? Everybody say read, I'm sorry, not read, I'm on the read, write, and arithmetic. Everybody say respect, responsibility, relationship. Number 1 is respect, right? You gotta respect, first of all, yourself, okay? You gotta be willing to respect yourself every day. Keep it real, keep it 100. How many people keep it 100? Keep it real. There we go. All right, 99 and a half won't do, okay? You gotta keep it 100. You gotta respect yourself, okay? And respecting yourself means you gotta do the things that's right for you, even when those things not popular. Does everybody kind of understand that, right? In other words, you can't follow everybody, okay? So respect yourself and then respect the people around you, all right? Respect meaning somebody bump you, you can't go for dropping ones on somebody because you think they disrespectful because they bumped you or stepped on your shoe or something crazy. So respect. Again, everybody say respect. Okay? Then responsibility. Take responsibility for your own actions. Okay? You do something, you got to say, you know what, I did that, right? We heard some of the panelists, they didn't hide what had went on in their life, right? My life a little different. I ain't have a lot of negative. I've been real blessed in my life. Okay? But the reality is you got to be able to say, you know what, when you do wrong, I do wrong. If I do something to Brother Ray, right, I got to say, you know what, Ray, I did wrong. That's my bad, right? And I got to do better. That's called taking responsibility. If you want to call yourself a man, you want to call yourself a woman, you got to be able to say, I take responsibility for my own actions. A lot of where we are right now has to do with the decisions that we have put ourselves in, right? How many people in school right now? Raise your hand. Or not in school right now, summertime. But you school age, right? School age? Right, there you go. So you think about your report card, okay, that you got for the year. A lot of times people mad, they like, you know what, that teacher don't like me, the school ain't no good, all these different things. But how many people know, on the real, you got to take responsibility for your own actions. You got to say, you know what, when I was in that class, did I do what I was supposed to do? Did I hit that homework right? Did I take them notes? Did I study for that test? It get real quiet when you talk about that type of stuff, okay? So take responsibility. Again, everybody say responsibility. Last thing, relationship, okay? Relationship is key. Relationship is really how the neighborhood is birthed. When we were kids, when we were younger, it was all about relationship. Okay, I could check somebody across the street, a mama across the street come check me when I was a kid because of the relationship of our families. And nowadays, relationships have gotten all messed up. Don't nobody really want to bring up the reality of the fact that the neighborhood ain't really the neighborhood no more because the relationships have gotten all messed up. Right? I can't say nothing to you no more. You cop an attitude and you pulling out guns as soon as you feel like you've been that first thing disrespected. So what we got to do is work on our relationship. We got a relationship problem, y'all. We got to be able to say, you know what, I'm mad. And if I'm mad, it ain't got to lead to somebody dying. How many people believe that? Right? If you mad, you upset, you got an attitude, ain't nobody got to die. Right? If I disagree with you, that don't mean that St. John got to get 3 bodies. Does that make sense? I could just walk away and disagree. I mean, that's just the real. One of the things that we got to work on again, that relationship. And relationships don't always mean that you got to like everybody. I'm a pastor, right? I believe in loving everybody. But how many people know you ain't got to like a whole lot of folks? Okay? And everybody ain't going to like you. Social media got us messed up because we think like is a button that you push. But that ain't real. Like ain't no button. It's about what's in here. If somebody wrongs you, you may not like them, but you ain't got to kill them. That's the reality of it. I could dislike you and say, you know what, I'm just going to hang with somebody else. I'm going to be around somebody else. I'm going to agree to disagree with you, and I'm going to keep it real. So listen, I don't want to take too much time because there's a lot of powerful folks. Great event, a lot of information going forward. Again, we represent several entities. Number one, the Detroit Community Clergy Alliance. What we do, we go out in the community and we do what a lot of people don't like to do. We pray in the community for peace. We walk around the community and we show people that we care. We've been doing it for 4 years straight. Come rain, sun, shine, wintertime, 2 degrees outside, we out there. And we out there with little kids in the baby carriages, and we out there with the old folks on the little motor carts, okay? Whatever it is, you can join us by connecting with us. But the reality is, do something, okay? Everybody say do something, right? The biggest problem we have right now is that with all this stuff going on and all the anger that everybody has, in a week, half folk gonna forget about it and ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. It can't just be we mad and we gonna march and we gonna lay in the street doing all this stuff that we gonna do, okay? And then 6 months from now, can't nobody remember the names of the people that the stuff went on with. What's most important right now is we start programming and start focusing and start meeting and start talking and make them relationships count. So with that, again, respect, responsibility, relationship, the new 3 R's. Let's get focused. Let's make some things happen, right? Look at your neighbor real quick. I'm going to act real churchy, right? Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor. Y'all ain't even doing it. They looking at me funny, right? Say, neighbor. I love you. I want you to live and not die. That's all we got, y'all.